4 times the charm. That's how the saying goes, right? That's how the saying goes. Question mark, question mark. This is quite annoying, you know, because we are gonna have to get off this out of this system. Okay, we are already in the sky. Hello, Venable Games. please, 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 don't do this to me, okay? Let's get the anomaly in here. Let's just fly in. Let's just fly in, right?
Hello again.
Hello for the 4th time. How you been? This is crazy. This is crazy. Okay, so far so good. Now we could just turn off multiplayer just to give us a little bit more smooth of a run, but I don't want to do that, right? Like, look at all these people. Look at him go. He's on his own little adventure. Meanwhile, I'm just sitting here. Do we have room in our animal registry? That's a solid thing to look at right now. That's a visual, what? That's not supposed to happen. Neither is that. Like, that's something peculiar. That's something that shouldn't be happening. I have a bird, by the way. Do we have a room? I don't like my worm. I want a different kind, right? But I don't quite know how I'm supposed to do that. I don't know, dude. I don't know. Maybe get like an egg and feed it something different. Maybe that'll make it look different, but couldn't tell you.
Since the new update, I also have these UI bugs.
Yeah, I've noticed them in like in the fleet menus when you send your freighters on expeditions. These are still the highlights. They haven't been updated in months. But this one is beautiful, by the way. If you haven't been here to the apothecary, you should definitely check it out. It's pretty awesome. But we are leaving to
the portal is now a black hole, I think.
Is that so? This is not supposed to be happening.
Look at it.
Yeah, there's on my screen. I'm seeing all these weird figures. Right, they're jumping around. I don't know how it is on your screen. I've also noticed in one of the playbacks of one of my streams from like last year or so, when my character had like a cape. I've noticed that in the stream, when you rewatch the stream, the cape is invisible. But on my screen, when I was playing it, obviously it wasn't, which is so weird. Anyway, so
Random question ahead. I'm currently developing a little sci-fi shooter, and would it be possible that you play a bit in the stream?
Would it be possible if I play your sci-fi shooter in the stream? That's a good question. I have no PC rig to speak of. I have no ability to stream on PC. This is a PS5 stream, so if I could get it to play on PS5, maybe I could try. Meanwhile, I had some ideas for this location right here. I was thinking of building like a little outpost or like a little vantage point here, drilling down into the ground and putting like a cabin or not like a cabin, but like a little vantage point through the floor and underneath. So I'll just try to showcase what I'm talking about here. Get our stuff in here. Built, let's say, a square room in here, right? Maybe take a little bit more. Maybe
No, I'm not that far to upload for PS5 or any consoles. Grinning face with sweat, loudly crying face.
Yeah, not yet. Let's stream big, my guy. Let's stream big. So you're a game developer, or you're an aspiring game developer. That's awesome. So build this little thing. We'll put in door. We'll put in a door, obviously. But where is the door? Here's a door. Let's put in a hollow door. Let's put in a hollow door. Beautiful. And now what we'll do is go down. So
I do it as a little hobby. In my free time.
That's awesome, man. Well, in my free time, I produce house music, so... Oh, this is awesome. This could be something special. But how do I get it underneath there? Maybe let's put in a ladder first, okay? So we have... ladder. Wonderful. We'll probably have to dig a little bit. Okay.
Do you make remixes or complete new music?
Both. Both. Can I edit this? Oh, it's not letting me edit. Because it's a floating island. Okay, we're learning. So if you look on my YouTube channel, there are some original songs and some remixes that I've done in the past. What? Okay, no, we're not building cable. Okay, so we're learning more about this new update. So you can edit the landscape, right? Is that true? Yeah. So you cannot edit at all. So you cannot dig. Can you? Yeah, you can. Well, you can mine for resources. That's something you can do. Okay, good to know. But you cannot alter the landscape. All right. The more you know. What I could do, though, I want to have some fun with this location. I want to have some fun. So we have an awesome little bridge, which we built last time. But I want, like... I want some opportunities to go downstairs, maybe, right? Because we just saw that there's like a... Right? There's like a downstairs area, which is awesome. Okay? Ooh, maybe we'll start there, maybe. We'll start there. We'll start there. Yes, this is what we'll do.
Would you like to make background music for my game? If yes, would it cost some money? Now I have the chance for some good music. I need to tea.
I love the request, but maybe what are you looking for really? Because um, I haven't really put together music for a game or let's say a film or whatever, right? It's more like dance music. What we could do here is maybe this looks pretty cool. Yes, this is what I'm thinking. This is this is the move, okay? And then we put some stone panels in there. I'm in the way, obviously. Let's put some stone triangles in there as well. Can I not put this on? No. Okay. Small triangles it is. Look at this, dude. This is integrated as F. Wonderful, right? Now we put in some. We could do this.
Yes, some dance music could do it. Maybe a bit action-packed.
All right, that's a tall order. I won't make any promises. Do you have any footage, maybe, of the game as is? Or something that kind of tells me something about the vibe you're looking for, you know? Alright, so we have a staircase in construction. Oh yeah, baby. We are... Look at this, my guy. Look at this. So many, dude. We have so many possibilities here.
I could make a stream myself. Never done that before, but why not?
Dude, aim big. Aim big, my guy. I believe in you. All right. We'll switch to... Yeah. Bro, this is gonna be dope. I'm loving this. Oh man, this is so much fun to do. I have not enough silica powder. Oh, bro. Now we have our little fucking staircase, dude. Holy shit. We'll immediately pimp it up with some light sources, right? Yes, sir, dude.
Or is there any other way to show some videos? I have a YouTube channel too, so I could make a little video from the prototype.
I think that's a solid way to start, man. Like a pre-alpha kind of first look at what you're doing, you know. And how into the weeds is this game you're developing? Is it like with pre-made assets, or are you building everything from scratch? How does that work? Dude, I have Oh, dude, this is awesome. I haven't even seen this. Oh, bro. Look at this, dude. Oh, we are gonna have some fun with this shit. Where's the lamb I'm looking for?
Complete self-made.
Dude, that's awesome. Okay. That's awesome.
Give me 10 mins and I can show you the basics.
Well, game development.
If you want.
You're probably talking about the game, okay? Yeah. Yeah, sure. I'll check it out. I don't know if I'm able to stream the footage because once I close down the game, the stream shuts off automatically. So I'm looking for a lantern maybe to put here, or maybe that fire. Let's see what we can put here that kind of fits with the motif we're going for. Okay, let's see. Maybe don't look. Yeah, there it is. Flaming barrel. Let's put this here. Right in the smack dead center. To kind of demand some attention, you know. Yeah, I like this. Maybe some flags, you know, to really showcase, like, hey, there's something down here you should check out, you know. Maybe that's let's see, what's a good thing to put here. Let's just put flag 1 here, and maybe just like put it here, as tall as it can be. Yeah, you know what, that's not a fan of that, you know. Not a fan. Let's think of something different. Yeah, maybe I just put down some lanterns, right? Pillar light. Ooh. Yeah, it's a space station. Space station lamp. It's not really fitting for the motif we're going for, so we look onwards for something better. Maybe just a good old-fashioned lamppost. Maybe that's the move. Maybe a little bit smaller. Doesn't need to be that big. That's what she said. Oh man. Okay. 2 of them. So if we walk back to the main building, you can tell there's something there, right? Yeah. And if we go down there, yes, staircase, and maybe like here's a little township, little tiny houses on our floating island. Look at the, oh, I have been bamboozled. Okay, that's the edge, clearly. Okay, that's the edge. Well, look at this view, man. Can we just take a second and appreciate this? A little bit misty, but look at this, my guys. Right? This is pretty dope. Right? Awesome. Now, can I spawn a creature here? Guess no. Oh, no way. I cannot spawn a creature on this floating island. That's a war crime. That's a hate crime. It's a drug crime. Petty theft. All that. Ooh, that's awesome. Look at that. Is it gone? Yeah, it's gone. No, it's not. Oh man, I wish it wasn't so cloudy. There's clearly something flying down there. I was gonna say, is that my base? No, it isn't. No, it isn't. It isn't. No, it isn't. Oh, there are other players here. That's my base. Yeah, which I'm never gonna use. Yeah, so a lot of potential in this base. That's for damn sure. I'm just loving this little bridge we built here. It's perfect. What an update. What an update for this game. Like, can't believe it. The legacy that Hello Games have built for themselves with this game. But we continue. I'm still trying to figure out what to do, like, with this location, right? Like, there's so much more room here left to exploit, right? I love the view on this side. You can see a little bit of water down there, like back there, which is cool. Clearly no hotspot, which is a shame, but evidently beggars can be choosers, right? Finding a floating island which you don't drop through was the biggest challenge, as it would seem. Let's upload this thing. The Svenova Clegane Magical Kingdom. Upload. Perfect. What the fuck is this? What is that? Let's get a living ship in here. What was that, dude? I've never seen that. Let's see. What does that thing do? What the hell is that? What is that? Oh, okay. It's for landing on water. Alright. I almost sold that shit. I almost sold that shit. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? This little ball sack I never use. I never use this ship. Never. Like, I like the way it looks, right? I like the way it looks until it takes off. Like, look at how busy it is, right? Apart from the stream, like the tail stream. Obviously, that's a bit busy, but I'm talking about how, like, it kind of opens up. It's way too much. Way too much. Not a fan of that. And add to that the fact that upgrading this thing is a hassle and a half. So, Hasselhoff. Oh man. This looks like a island you can land on. I think that's indicated by the water. Yeah. So I think that's the life hack we figured out today. If you find a floating island and there's like this mist hanging on it from water, that indicates that you can land on it. We learn every day playing this game. You merely have to watch and pay attention and recognize the lessons once they pass by, and not crash into them. Look at that. It's like little, how do you want to call it? Like a villa, maybe? I like it. I'm liking it a lot. But we have to put in a portal. Just but maybe not here, right? Maybe not here. Maybe just build like a separate structure for it, or maybe just don't be such a nincompoop or whatever word I'm looking for here. All right, let's build this thing. It is. Yeah, it's kind of. I could put this outside, right? I don't know. I don't want to put it outside just to put it outside, you know? But then again, let's just put it outside. We're gonna have to use a solar panel. We have too little, too late. Let's put some metal plating in there. Put in our solar panel. Motorway. All right. Let's move on to the Isaactown base. Now again, I invite you to get some beverages, something nice to drink, something to snack on, and
Okay, my little showcase is uploading. It's the beginning of the game, so it's not really sci-fi or interesting. I'm currently modeling world part.
awesome. I'm excited. I'm excited. Now, question. How long have you been working on this build? And how many, if you had to put like an amount of hours onto the work you've put into it, how many hours would that be? Right? Dedicated hours, maybe. Let's just say that. To get like a reference. You know, because I want to judge it fairly, but also not too harshly or too softly. You know what I mean? I want to kind of get as wide of a perspective as I can to what I'm looking at. You know. Again, this is my favorite goddamn base I've ever built. There's so many man hours in this base. And with the new update, it's kind of overgrown a little bit. You know, but I like it. I can't lie. I can't lie. I kind of like it this way. It looks like it's been here for years, and I kind of like that. Like all this grass is I put this in manually, right, to sell the not dilapidated look, but the time, the timely look. Meanwhile, my man is struggling with 6 paws. He's struggling to stay above ground. Oh, I know why. I know why. Because my underground thing is like my inventory is on the ground here. Maybe that's why. Is that why? I don't know. But this is like this thing was. I'm so proud of this thing. Like it's putting this on the ground, like filling it up with shit. Behold, my stuff, right? So proud of that. And again, if you want to visit, if you want to come take a look yourself, the glyphs should appear on the bottom left hand of the screen.
Maybe 100 hours. While I'm programming it, I'm also learning how to program. The only thing which is currently finished, visual, is the play.
Okay. Okay. 100 hours. Okay. Right. That's a sizable amount of hours. I'm interested. Meanwhile, I'm getting a drink. Bartender, give me your best fluid. Glug 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 glug.
Why is Stephen Hawking not reading all what I say?
Maybe because the comment is a little bit too long to be read out loud completely. Or maybe Stephen Hawking was a little bit preoccupied with other things, I'd say, or other more important matters. Stephen Hawking. Why is Stephen Hawking not reading my comment? Oh man, that on in and of itself is such a funny line. I don't know why that's getting to me, but it does. Why is Stephen Hawking not reading out my comment? I don't know why that's funny to me, but it is. Can't help but laugh. I gotta say though, I love the look of the water with the new update. Look at that, dude. Look at that. You know what this reminds me of? This is gonna be
I think I
super.
triggered the midnight motivation.
Oh. Okay. Okay. You know what the water reminds me of? This is gonna be super specific, and I don't know if you're at all familiar with this game, because it dates from when I was a kid. But Crash Team Racing, right? There's a new version of it that's now on PS4, I think. The Nitro edition or whatever. But the original Crash Team Racing, there was this one level, this one arena where you could battle with your friends in the carts, right? That had water. And I always was captivated by how inviting that water looked to jump into, right? Because especially as a kid, I loved being in the water and playing around, right? And this reminds me specifically of that blue water in Crash Team Racing from back when I was a kid. Crazy. Crazy specific and deep cut maybe, but I love that an ocean now looks like an ocean. I love it. It's something that the community has been asking for some time, and the fact that Hello Games came through and delivered. Can't lie. Kudos there. Kudos there. But the plan was to take a stroll underneath the water. Look at that, bro. Look at that. Meanwhile, maybe I should play in first person more. Look at this. Yeah, the tunnel. Ooh, how does it look from inside the tunnel? I want to see that. I want to see that, my guy. Oh, he's gone. That's a shame. That's a shame. But look at this view, man. Look at this view. This is a game I'd buy a VR helmet for, without a doubt. This is so cool. Put a crash ship in there, just to sell it.
Did the world's update not destroy your base? Or is it new?
This base is one of my more recent ones, but it's also the base I've put by far the most time in. So the idea of these two bases, because there are two bases, right? This is Isle of Isaac and this is Isaac Town, and they're two neighboring islands. And the idea was I wanted to connect them with this underwater tunnel. And in order to get like the building range I needed, I just made two bases out of them. And so at some point the limits of building from this base cross over with the limits of that base, and that's why you can connect them both with the underwater tunnel. And when I figured this out, right, when I had the idea and it actually worked, I was so happy. I was so happy that it worked out the way I wanted, the way I wanted it to, and the way I envisioned it. I was so happy. I felt like a genius that this worked. But no, this is definitely a more recent base. But it has become my main base, the one I come back to the most. It used to be another one. It used to be Mark Valium, because, you know, my artist name is Mark Valley. I felt cute, and I called the base Mark Valium. And I'm proud of that base too, but it's really dated in terms of it's not as thought out as this one, right? But it has some charm to it. I could show you that one in a minute if you want. But this, man, just walking across from base to base on the water, I felt so dope doing this, right? And so now I'm in a different base altogether, which is so cool. Because this base was first, right? So I built this one first, and then I had the idea to connect the two islands. Like, look at how extensive that base is by now. I've put so many hours in that base. I made a whole freaking town with a tower, and I had, like, I wanted to push to the back end of the island further, but my inspiration kind of like, it felt finished with that tower, right? So forcing it any further felt wrong. So I abandoned that plan. But this one I like as well. This is a completely different kind of setup. This is like one main house, and you know, this feels like a rich guy's private island, you know. But a good guy, you know? A good guy. Like a vacation kind of thing. The new update has changed some things, like this tree never stood here. So things like that have changed, but can't really complain. And I'm sure if I visit all the bases I have, there's probably going to be some that are ruined by the update, but so far, I haven't noticed that. The trick is, in my opinion, is to not alter the terrain, right? So, yeah, I've done that for my inventory. Things like I did dig a hole here, but I've noticed, you know, the best chance of your base not getting ruined or whatever is to build on top of the terrain or use the terrain to kind of guide your choices, right? Like trees, like this thing is also new because of the update, but like terrain changes, if you just adhere to the terrain as is, in my opinion, that's the best chance to keep your base intact, you know? I will say that the update, right, has changed some of the tree positionings, but I love it. It
Base
looks a lot
building
more.
is so good. I just don't like to teleport millions of light years back to my base.
Yeah.
So I never take the time to build one.
Yeah, but that's what teleporters are for, right? So you can instantly jump between your bases. And also, if you're like journeying to the center of the galaxy, and at any point you could go back to the last galaxy you were at to continue your journey, you know? Like, I have a base that's in a different universe altogether. I'll show you. And you can just travel between all your bases back. Like, these are all my bases. Look at all that shit. And not all of these have like buildings and all that stuff, but this one is like in a whole different dimension altogether. This is in the Hilbert dimension, which is I think one or two higher than Euclid dimension. This is an entire different dimension altogether. I can travel there and I can travel back. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I don't even know. I don't even know what all this stuff is. Oh, this is a base near the center of the Euclid system or dimension. Oh, and these two are two S-class electromagnetic fields. Good to know. I don't even know what this is. This is... Okay. I haven't been here. But this was a paradise planet. Let's test this theory that some of these have changed irreversibly. Like this one, right? This one changed a lot. The look of this
The problem
planet.
is that I'm so stupid that I wouldn't recognize my own bases and would be lost.
Dude, that's not an issue. Trust me. So if you choose to teleport to your base, right? You go to your teleporter. You can just choose your bases, right? And you can just... It's all in the naming stage, right? So you have to name them in a recognizable way, and then you have to like take a picture, okay? And if you travel to your base, and even if there's not a portal, you're going to travel to your base. You're going to travel near your base computer. So you won't get lost, trust me. You won't get lost. And if you like base building,
issues everywhere. Trust
yeah,
me.
that's okay, man. That's okay. I can relate to that mindset. The first step in dealing with that shit is recognizing it, you know. And it seems like you do, so you're on the right path. You're on the right path, man. Quick transfer. Okay. So, I'm gonna go to Slice of Paradise. I have no idea where this was. It's been 2 years since I built it. I don't know if there's gonna be any buildings or if there's even like an electromagnetic field. None of that. I have no idea what I'm walking into right now. But we'll explore together. Meanwhile, getting something to drink. I recommend you do the same, man. Stay hydrated. All right, what is this thing? I discovered this. Okay. I discovered this. There's still a marker there from an ancient rune. I have no idea what this thing is. Some UI issues. I have scanned none of the animals, so I'm really keen to see what's happening here. So there is a hotspot, but it's not here.
Wait, a magnetic field. Like a safe zone.
No.
I really need to play that game more.
Okay. So, a big tip, right? So here's a magnetic field. It's a C class, but that's fine, right? Rather a C class than no class. Okay, so the fun thing about a electromagnetic field is you can place an electromagnetic generator. Okay, and if you read the description, when suitably placed in an area of high field strength, efficient electromagnetic dynamos are used to generate near limitless power. So what that means is this thing will continuously generate power. The amount of power, right? So like the strength of that power stream depends on the class of the electromagnetic field. But in theory, right, or in practice rather, it's going to provide you with an endless stream of power. Okay. Contrary to like biofuel reactor or a solar panel needs sun, obviously. So at night, this one doesn't provide any more power, and this one needs like fuel, right? From carbon to anything else, really, right? So this needs a constant stream of fuel in order to provide power. Well, this one you can place it right here, and it will provide you.
I completely forgot about this farming stuff.
Yeah, we're not even talking about farming right now. This is purely to get power, right? To power other things, from lights to extractors to gas, like all this stuff. This is just purely to get power running, to get the lights on in your base. But I get the feeling that this field shifted a little bit, because I would never put a base computer so far from the source. Or maybe I would. I don't fucking know, dude. Clearly it's been too long since I played it. Okay. Now what I like to do is start with...
I just scan solar panels to see the closing/opening animation one time a day.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Can deny that looks dope too. Yeah, can't deny. But what I like to do is, once I know there's an electromagnetic field here, I like to build. I'm gonna, I don't know, maybe put a wall down here just to get some elevation going. That I'm not in the ground with the floor, right? So, is it not letting me? Is it gonna be? You're gonna be. But that's fine. We'll make this work. Yeah, we're gonna finesse this thing. Okay. And now, I'm doing this. And we move. Look at this, beautiful. I have. My ferret dust is gone. Look at this animal. Hello, good sir. Now. Look at that monstrosity. Now, because I'm a sucker for tidying my base up where I can. If I'm gonna put down electromagnetic generators, right, I'm gonna put them down neatly, okay? What? Okay, that's a different kind of rock, I guess. Oh man, gotta love this upgrade, man. This mining upgrade. Relax, relax. Did I hit you? No. Can I'm gonna feed you. Okay. Now leave me alone. Leave me alone, my guy. Okay, let's finish the power plant. Perfect. Now, putting down the generators. We can only build 3, but we will build more. Let's see. I don't mind a little bit of clipping, but if I can't avoid it, I'd rather avoid it, you know? Probably gonna need more metal plating, so let's build some more of those. Is this gonna be enough? Yeah, 5, that'll be enough. Okay. See that? It's already tapping into the electromagnetic field, which is great. Nice and easy. Look at this. Now we'll finish all this up, right? We'll build some walls around it. Just to sell it, you know. Now we're gonna connect all of them, if we can. Beautiful. Let's see how much power we got. 140 for a total of 142, which is you know, it's good. It's good. Right, so this will provide this amount of power indefinitely, okay? Yeah, I have no Faradust, dummy. I haven't had to mine for Faradust in a long time. Clearly, it's been a long time. Oh, let's scan this one first. Now, do I have anything in my refinery? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Nanites. Okay, continue on with the farming with the refining. Okay, we'll put these. There we go. There we go. All right. Ferrite dust, pure ferrite. Yeah, why not? Don't really need that right now, but I like this view though. I think that's why I built my base computer there. I'm guessing. That's the reason, the motivation behind these shenanigans. Just to get the view.
Yeah.
Look at this thing. Yeah. Oh, sorry, man. Sorry. Okay, so let's put some aesthetically pleasing things underneath. To sell the idea that this was thought out, you know? See that? Little things, little things. Fairy dust, of course. Yeah, I like it. The color palette of this world is pretty dope. This could be something special, maybe. To put some work in here. But the question is, what kind of base are we building? You know, do we want to go over the water, maybe, right? Expand over the water. Could be a cool view. Or do we traverse the slopes here and maybe build on top of this hill? Because
Stephen is sleeping, I think.
There he is. Like this could be, like, look at this view, right? This could be interesting. Let's see. Did you maybe put a link in chat? Let's see if you. Let's see if you did. I'll open the stream on my phone and maybe look if you put something in chat. No. Can you put a link in chat? Dumb question, maybe.
Good day. I just did. The multiverse is endless.
You know what? I'll just manually go to your channel. Maybe I can. Oh, there it is. All right. Looking at it now. Bro, you even have to like recoil. So if you shoot, you get pushed back a little bit. I like that detail. Because it makes you have to consider your shots, you know what I mean? Because it might push you out of cover or out of a strategic position. I like that. Nice, the damage simulation. I like that. Can you imagine this with sound, right? Sound design in there. Dude. Even like a vanishing animation. Man, I like it. I like that. So what's the overall sci-fi tone you're going for? Is it like futuristic or is it like retro futuristic? You know what I
have
mean?
a friend that would make sounds for it.
Awesome, dude. I like it. You know, it's a good thing. You know, it's good to have like a passion. You know, a hobby is maybe not strong enough of a word because it's obvious to put a lot of time in this stuff. It's good to have a hobby, man. It challenges you, keeps you focused on a task maybe. Or just, you know what? Promise me, man. Don't forget about me once you're the next PewDiePie. Is PewDiePie a dated reference right about now? I think it is, right? I think I think that reference is dated by now. Anyway, tell me, man, what do you want me to do in the stream? I'm open to suggestions. Do you want me to expand on this base a little bit, give you some more tips, and maybe give you an insight on how I do the building aspect, or what I look for, maybe, you know? Or do you want me to do a mission, or go hunt some sentinels? Ooh, this is. Can I turn this around? Turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit. Yeah. Why is this one turned around? Because this one's turned around. It's so stupid. This is gonna fix it. Nope. Nope. Okay. So I'm gonna have to turn this around again.
It's more sci-fi with AI and that stuff. The world currently is just white because it's a prototype.
Yeah.
Some tips would be
course.
very nice.
Of course. Okay. Now again, I found that like if you find an energy source, and if you make sure that like structure is already nice and tidy to begin with, right? Then you can leave it, right? Don't really have to worry about it anymore. Like, why is this one? It's probably because I'm gonna turn it around again. Don't know if that'll do the trick, but yeah, it did. It did, you know. You can change the colors, by the way, if you. I don't know if you play on PC or not, but if you go to the building menu and you press edit placed parts, so for me that would be square. Hover over a part you want to edit, you can change the color. Am I blowing your mind right now? Am I blowing your mind right now? I'm guessing not. And then it's just a task of like hovering over the next one, and then you can get the option to.
Well, thanks for looking the video. I need to go off now. Bye.
All right, man. Hey, good luck with that game. Honestly, great work on that, man. I love to see it And if there's ever a console version, you can be damn sure I'm streaming that shit on my channel. By that point, I will have 75 subscribers. Thank you for joining me, man. Good talking to you. All right. In the meantime, I'll maybe, you know what I'll do? I'll upload this base, and then I'm gonna hop off as well. It was a nice stream. Upload beast, slice of paradise. There we go. And let's end the way we started, with a great view.
By that point I'm probably dead, but let's see what the future does.
Bro, that's dark, man. That's dark. You're young, man. You're young. You're focused. You're creative. Don't talk like that, man. You're way too young to talk like that. All right?
By that point my game is for console.
That's what we're hoping for. We got this. We got this. All right. Now, let's tie a ribbon around this stream here. I like this planet a lot. I like this a lot. So in the background we see our little power station. In the foreground, we're enjoying life. I don't. I've lost sight of my character right now. There he is. All right. Now let's see how the sun is setting on a wonderful day.
That sounded as I would say, that in dead when our Chanel is big. That wasn't supposed
Bro, I believe that
to happen.
I figured. I believe, man. I believe in you. Keep at it, man. Keep at it. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'm probably going to stream again sometime soon. Probably not tomorrow, but whenever I get a chance, I'll hop on. And we'll talk later.
Okay, bye.
Cheerio, Vanova. Thank you so much for joining. And good luck with the video game. The hardest part is starting a new endeavor. And the second hardest part is finishing it. So you're on your way, man. Alright, thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Cheerio!